Because look, if there's anything that suffering is good for, it's for when you do it with your friends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if we're on opposite sides, you know, we still suffer together. Welcome back to the PR podcast. It's me and Brian here, but we are not alone. Making his PR podcast debut is Adam.
Yo.
And Crispy Will is here as well, fresh off the Giants dub.
I'm back. You can't hold me down, no matter how many times I lose and get upset.
Talk to him. Talk to the people. But we
I'm
have
upset.
some stellar gaming to start off this episode. It is me and Crispy Will battling it out. So we will get right into it. So
Music
we got
hit.
Vaporeon and we got Dustclops. Will, let's talk about Dustclops real quick.
Let's talk about this Dustclops.
What was his plan?
He was mostly a good middle ground where there's no way putting him in the lead slot can lose. And against most leads, he can actually gain advantage. It's never going to be that bad. And if I lead Zap, something bad's going to happen. So it has to be him.
Yeah, that's true. Because with Vaporeon here, I was really looking forward to seeing Zapdos, and I know you've definitely been leading Aerodactyl a lot. Whether it's by accident or on purpose, he has certainly been here many times, so had to keep that in mind. But we kind of get in, we see Slowbro comes in, and I throw up a sub with no lefties. So this Slowbro was a bit of an ass. I didn't like this guy.
He was juiced up. He was EV'd specifically to make sure he could always kill vape subs.
Now, what happened here in game one with this arrow stack?
I didn't think the T-Bolt... Well, I had assumed it was not going to kill. I think.
Even after the Calm Mind, sure.
I sent him in. I sent him in, assuming that it was just a different set, and then it was Calm Mind. And I believe I checked the calc, and with no special attack invested, I think it was a roll to kill. And I said, it is a roll. Plus, I could flinch on Rock Slide. This could go well.
It did not.
I just was like, my mind was blown because I'm sitting here thinking,
because it was far more specially attack invested than I thought it was.
So here comes the bear, and you know I've seen this one before. I know Missy kind of hard walls, so I go for the imprison and I get nothing. And here's a yawn, which was
crazy.
Which was awesome. I was a big fan.
Yawn is so based.
Yeah.
Me and Brian have been talking about what to do with that 4 slot for a long time.
And I said, it's nice to get momentum by, forcing your opponent to switch to get that free Swords Dance.
It's me.
Yeah. So here comes Scarm, and he says goodbye.
And
of course he gets Zapdos because that's how it goes.
Classic Skarmory maneuver.
Yeah.
This fucking thing, dude.
So
I'm so annoyed that this Pokemon vexes me.
So here's Meganium. Meganium's making his season 10 debut across all the sets. And he's here, he's getting Bleach Seeds, he's being a fat fuck. And here's Roselia taking nothing from HP Ice.
Imagine feeling that strong of emotions about Meganium.
I know. Why does it make me do that?
I usually see it assuming a switch here, right, Will?
Yes.
Which, I guess makes sense, but without synthesis, you got to keep this HP high. So now it's just kind of sad that you sacked the Roselia there.
Yeah, I'm not super happy about it. And then I realized that this doesn't have a whole lot to do to me, so I can get another opportunity to set up with Ursaring.
Right.
And then that did
faster, which is pretty funny.
That did so much.
Yeah, it did.
And I was so sad.
Because now, looking at your team, we're in a position where Raikou can cook a little bit.
Raikou's gonna beat me up. I can't send anything in to take this T-Bolt. I gotta sack it.
Yeah, and you go for the curse, which is neat.
That one blew my mind. I'm like, yo, don't curse the sub. You can't curse sub in Gen 3, apparently.
We couldn't curse sub in Gen 3.
I just was under the impression you couldn't do it regardless.
You can do it past Gen 5.
Because that's when curse is a good move.
But yeah, the Dusclops
Good
specifically
move is
was
a strong,
designed.
strong word.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It can do it.
I'm just saying, like, if that first curse didn't happen, this Dusclops won the 1v1, right?
Oh yeah,
But now because the curse happened, you lost.
A little bit.
And luckily, Zapdos is here.
so, and he used roar, which is annoying, which
And I
makes
say-
sense.
Yeah, I looked at 26% and I said, this motherfucker knows I can't break that sub.
100%.
I'm not letting him do it. And then this thing, and I looked at it and I said, this could be bad. And then I killed it dead. And I went,
Like,
HP
it was
ice
one of those
moment.
things where I needed the HP on Meganium, and looking at who you have, I really didn't need Flygon anymore. Because he's kind of
Yeah.
there to deal with Aerodactyl, and Aerodactyl's gone. And here, I blow my load, but it's okay. So I show off counter, presumably thinking, oh, Drill Peck, right? Definitely not for anything
Presumably.
else.
definitely not for anything.
And
else.
then shenanigans
no.
start to occur.
And I earned it.
The paralysis.
I
Oh, the
earned it.
paralysis. No.
He earns it.
And then
He's
I
so
simply
close.
earn it.
Yes.
Real easy.
And then I missed the toxic.
Classic.
You know,
You should have
how
done.
it goes.
I'm not sure how much. I don't think it mattered.
It's the principle.
It's the principle of thing.
God damn, that did a grip.
It's
Yeah.
not fair, dude. It is not fair how hard I have to work to kill that Raikou.
Then the ice beam crit.
Yeah, just for good measure, you
I
know.
I don't
Just,
think that. I doubt that crit mattered.
Oh, it
did
didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, no,
It's
no.
just the principle, you know.
Yeah, no,
that
I
ice
understand.
That ice
I
beam-
Look at that comeback from one sub call out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was- It's not
Games
even
I
that.
was feeling.
It was. I got full paired with Meganium
We're not
twice.
even talking about the hacks. We're just gonna say like, the hacks all happened after. Because like Zapdos have died to a +1 Raikou.
No.
Not an HP ice from it.
No.
No.
Pokemon games are
That's
never
it.
truly over
No, that's
They're never
Zapdos.
truly.
until the last Mon dies.
That's
Unless
true.
it's over. Unless it
Also,
is over,
definitely-
which
unless
sometimes
it's
doesn't
so-
happen.
Sometimes it might
Unless
just
it's
be
so over.
So here we go, game
Sometimes.
two.
Sometimes you're staring down the barrel of a plus attack plus speed barrel whack, and there's not shit you can do about that.
That's true.
You hate to see it.
Now we see a
this
much
time,
cooler immediate
Yeah,
switch
we
in
do
here.
this. Yeah, we do this again.
Yeah, so this time I just bring in Raikou.
And this time I'm in more trouble than I thought.
Yes. Because now he's
This
on.
is,
did a lot.
this is why the rose is here. Partially.
Yeah, no, that was annoying for sure.
That Sludge Bomb felt excellent. Brian helping me out, giving me this Sludge Bomb concept. felt
However, you are now
fantastic.
walled by Skarmory completely. That's okay.
However,
Except when
You
I,
would say.
I don't give a shit. I simply don't care.
I still don't like that all these spikes got up, but like having to choose between a sludge bomb that can break a Raikou sub and like what?
I
I guess
have to
HP
get-
grass that can't. Like you're not hitting Scar with HP grass anyways.
And what is the HP Fire gonna do? Not a lot.
That's
Unlike
big
that.
Scar.
God,
that
that
did a
did
lot.
so fucking much. Holy shit.
I love this bear.
Does at least he doesn't trigger guts, right?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
No, it just
That
does
just-
that. No,
That
It's
just
just
does a
that.
grip.
Yeah.
That +2.
He's
Okay,
a
makes
+2.
sense.
He's doing it.
Makes sense.
So I get this
That's
bear out
stab
of here.
return.
I'm like, here, take some ship. Take some
I'm so
spice
happy.
damage.
I'm so happy that you roared him out, and I get to do my damage, and it's all good.
Yeah, you should have sent him back in there to eat the toxic.
I should have sent him back in there. Toxic, and I go, well, dang. I want to get
Yeah,
back
that's
in
true.
there. I want to set up again. Or I could just kill Scar.
Yeah.
And Skarmory being dead is just so funny to me.
Scarf does in fact die sometimes. And then I get the
Okay.
para, and I was like, oh
Then I
shit.
get-
Damn.
Then you get full power.
Damn.
Dude,
Damn.
I hit a rock slide. You were going to die.
Yeah,
emotional
'cause look how
damage
much
from
it
the
did.
up and down there.
I was going to kill you.
Did it? No.
Yeah.
I would have taken 58 the first time, and then you would have still been 2 hit. Wait, no, it mattered. Never
No,
mind.
you
I'm an
would've
idiot.
died.
Yeah, it absolutely mattered because you did damage when you parried me.
But now we get to play.
Yeah.
Now Flygon gets to play the game.
Oh my god, that pair actually changed this whole game. Because this whole game, to give away the ghost, revolves around the fact that I can't just hit a button with Aerodactyl
Yes.
or Zapdos because there are a bunch of dudes that all resist each other's weaknesses or are just immune. So I can't do any meaningful damage here.
And now Flygon gets to kind of sit on you.
And I just didn't know what was going on with this Flygon, I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair.
I
He
hadn't
was
considered the
doing-
concept of a defensive Flygon. That just wasn't in my brain.
I'm sure that really was that defensive. It was just like
Yeah, it
bulky,
was.
right?
That's
No, it was
defensive.
mad. It was very defensive.
That's mad defensive.
Yeah, but it's running Earthquake, Rock Slide, Toxic, and Protect, right?
That's defensive.
Oh.
That's
That's
have you seen
defensive.
Flygon's move pool? He
That's
doesn't
just
get
standard
anything
defense then,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we see Roselia die because of thanks to the spike there.
The spike mattered. Was not happy about it.
So this
And
time
then-
I go, all right.
I
you
have
do?
to. I have to hit Earthquake because I don't want to just lose the game.
You can play the
and
50-50
now-
Rock Slide.
Here's
And
the
now I
fun.
realize that something bad is happening.
Yes, because regardless of whatever you switch into, I shut off Slowbro, Calm Minding, and Zapdos hitting moves, which is funny. So he has to either BP or Roar, and either is fine because Skarm is dead. And look, it's basketball. He's back and he's getting more lefties.
That's bad.
And Raikou
What you
is
would
free
say.
all day long, and
Not
now
me,
I'm getting
Arrow.
more lefties, and I have this infinite walling of Aerodactyl.
And then
It's so nice and free.
It's very
Every
nice.
switch that Will has, thanks to the spike damage and this like locked into ban. Like even if he needs the ban for damage, obviously, but the Flygon Raikou combination is just really good.
They're good. They cover each other pretty well.
It's a good thing that you didn't drop him in free agency.
I really
Oh,
wasn't
that
going
did a
to.
grip.
But now Raikou's here. He's gonna do damage.
yeah,
And I mean,
I'm in a bad
Flygon is
spot.
going to just click Rock Slide Toxic and going to slowly just whittle down your dudes.
Is he
Rather
fast?
quickly whittled down.
Yes.
Not faster.
So,
No.
That's
It
okay,
goes
because this
down.
thing is.
but I get a free Raikou in, and I get a kill, and
Good
then Arrow
thing.
can't lock into. Like he could lock into Rock Slide, and in theory flinch me to death.
I can.
Sure, but it's a good thing we have somebody here.
It's a good thing
Bonk.
David is here, and I have counter to help deal with Aerodactyl, and I can just kind of do this. And that's
How much do you think a Rock Slide does to Vape? Thanks to its offensive nature this week.
It's a good bit. It's like it's like
Like,
50.
there's a non-zero chance that Rock Slide kind of three-shots those two, right? It's a flinch
if,
or whatever.
Like, if he had flinched all the dudes, yeah, but like that's just Rock Slide with the fast guy. That's kind of
Yeah,
what
I get-
happens. So
yeah.
it's always on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
You get there, or you don't get there.
So we go into the third game, and I really wanted to click Ice Beam, but I went for sub. This time I'm just gonna hit
I
the
hit the
button. I
button.
want Zapdos.
yeah,
It's
Slime Ice
switching.
being
And I take
68%.
I take so much damage, and I go, damn.
And now, once again, I have Raikou on the field by turn 3 to start emitting some serious pressure, bring in Roselia. I know it's coming.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if Dusclops should have made the switch in there, because I feel like it also takes on Raikou well with Nightshade and doesn't have that weakness. But the missed stunts were there is unfortunate.
Yeah,
a little
but
risky,
you-
though.
This I get to do. Well, again, because he puts the sub up.
Mhm.
The main goal is to get something that can force it out
Yeah.
without him having the sub up. So if he hits me, I stun him.
Mhm.
If he doesn't hit me, I can still tank one and break the sub.
I like that T-Wave there, though. Like, that
Yeah,
one
that was
forces pressure.
huge. 'Cause, and the full pair there. So Slowbro is really
Forgot
just
about that full power.
ruining everything. And then he crits, for good measure. Because
And
this,
then I crit and I go,
Great.
yeah, that's my dude.
Pokemon is
He's
a
finally
game.
getting him back.
yeah, so
And I
Oh,
go, what am I
T-Wave.
stun? And I say, I'm gonna stun him.
Don't cold stunner.
Did you have rest on this slow, bro?
No, I had to take it off for the Thunder Wave.
I
yeah,
think
you're right. You're right.
100% Thunderwave was the call. And then here comes Vaporeon. I get him in on a good double.
And I go,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
think that
kill this
Ursaring would be the switch in, but that's okay.
guy. The prior two games, I've been looking at Skarmory and I've been going, Man, I can absolutely hit Swords Dance on this guy, and he can't do shit about it.
So, fun fact, that return had a max of 75.8% chance damage, and I had 76%. So I live, I get my Salic, and it's time to be swinging.
And I go, ah, damn. And then I go, well, Slowbro can handle it.
But can he?
Except he's poisoned.
No,
Can't.
no, absolutely not.
So Arrow can threaten it out, but now it's locked in, and
I
here
gotta
comes
take him out.
Raikou, who could take one and throw off some big T-bolts.
Oh, he was
Here's
so
the lost stops.
he was so close to not taking one.
Yeah,
That was so sad.
It was nice, and I'm just like, you know what, Raikou, let's finish off Dusclops. You know what? You get enough HP from lefties. You know,
True.
he's parried. He's not going to be winning this game. He's just going to do damage, and now the walls are falling. So goodbye, my sweet prince. He did his job, and then here comes Meganium back to do Meganium things.
And the Earth-Stirring switch here was wild to me, because I'm like, oh, it's a free Roselia switch, right?
No, because I can't actually, like, do anything to this Pokemon.
That's more just like maybe you stun sport or something because you want to get this
you
Baron
have Sludge
safely.
Bomb.
It just doesn't do that much.
It's still
Yeah, but it chips it down.
Yeah.
And he can't get reach seated, so he can't heal it off.
HP Flying still doing too much damage to Skarm. And I live, which is cool, and I full parrot because that's just how this is gone.
Yeah,
So-
that's how it be.
2 out of 4 people here hate Scarb.
Now, hey, you know, that's how it goes. I can't get the
Oh,
double, I
but that-
die. It is what it is. But now Flygon is in. And it's rocks time. Throw out the big rocks, get some chip on Zap. Still can't kill it, which is annoying. But now Missy is in, and Mischievous is in a very good position.
The same position as game 2.
I can't get this guy. I VP out just in case.
And I look at numbers and I go, oh, wait, this is just a 2-hit on basically everything left. And Aerodactyl's not going to come in like that. But he did. But I have enough HP to where I can live a Rock Slide and I can take it out.
And I say, if I get one flinch, this is my back's against the wall. If I hit the flinch, I can work my way out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But here comes...
And I also do, and if I just, at this point, I think I've still got it in the bag, actually.
Yes.
I think that I positioned myself so that I can do it.
Yes. Because
I
of
don't
this
see-
interaction, with this doing 41%,
I don't
and
see a
my
world where this
HP
thing can kill me
Ice
this turn.
not doing it, but I have counter. And
Also,
counter
didn't you have
works on
HP
hitting
ice?
power.
Couldn't you just HP ice his ass?
No, it did not do enough.
Damn,
No,
Meganium.
No, I didn't kill him. Because his
Uh,
Pokemon's bad.
So, I picked up Meganium strictly for this moment, and he did it. So,
I'm
shout
not
out to
happy.
Dave.
Crazy.
He did it.
I'm not happy about it. You'll never get to do it again.
I don't need to do it again.
I'm gonna kill you in playoffs. I'm gonna kill you in playoffs.
I don't know. We'll see.
You can't build the whole fucking team to stop me.
It's true.
And neither
We'll
can
see.
you.
Uh,
All
I
right,
got an arrow.
All
I
right.
think this team was just Arrow and
Adam.
Zap.
Yeah.
this is your turn.
This is a non-game kinda, to be honest. So lead banded Regirock is just kind of there because nothing. It's really strong. Nothing really on his team really wants to switch into a banded Rock Slide. So he just sets up in front of me, even though I'm Skarmory.
That's a classic Aaron move.
Yeah. And
Not the
then is
best
doing it again.
grab, but he is once again setting up in front of me, even though I'm Skarmory. He also does not know what the move Endeavor does. That is going to be a recurring theme throughout this game.
That's so funny.
That Aaron does not actually know the effect of the move Endeavor.
More you know.
Does he just
Well,
think
yeah.
it only brings you to 1 HP?
He didn't know what it did.
Oh. Even though
That
you
means
have
I'm not going to
rat.
get the funny Endeavor song
Yeah.
when I play
You
next
know.
week. Sad.
You don't know, Mr. Squidward.
He don't know.
Mr. Squidward doesn't know.
there's not really much to talk about.
Not a fan
Houndoom
of
still
his
does a lot for
Jirachi, but I
Jirachi.
did
Yeah,
mind Jirachi at one point.
that sucked. That sucked really bad, but
But that helps.
that
makes
helps.
it all.
But that helps. So you know,
That makes it
and-
so much better.
and that's kind of the story of this game. I knew he was going to hit T-Bolt again,
Kind of has to.
so I just switched in Jolt.
Now we see Do Not Earthquake. Well,
Yeah,
I feel like I know what you're going to try and do.
it may or may not rhyme with Earthquake.
You're right. It's called Explosion.
True.
So close.
You
But
really
Regi's taking the big nap here is actually kind
I'm
of scary.
really, yeah. It's kind of not the best, but it still doesn't do that much damage because
Oh,
Regice
my
is
God.
crazy.
Regice is stupid. He's very good.
He's gonna hit T.
Oh, he was born to play.
That was risky, but it worked out.
It wasn't gonna Oko. I did the calcs there, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That is
Uh,
that is Raikou. And
No,
that
I
is
really
Regice's
like the
attack.
T-Wave because you can still open them up one more time, right? If you sub
yeah.
and miss
And
it.
even if I well, yeah, even if I did die, I had good switches. I miss a rock slide. It's
Neophyte does
Endeavor,
good
which
job.
is a good time to hit Endeavor.
Yes.
That one was.
Don't need to get-
It's and
see it again.
he is Starf Fairy,
Starve
Woo!
Gamer. And then
And-
Endeavors! No!
and he doesn't know what Endeavor does.
He doesn't know.
Now we need to pass that to somebody.
He endures, so I get to put him to 1, which is fun.
Yeah.
He could have just killed me.
No. Actually, I don't think he could have because he's running the flail.
He's got
He's
flail,
running the
but poison
flail rock
point-
slide set.
And there's Poison Point.
Yeah. There was a good chance that it actually could not have killed you at 14.
He hits Rock Slide for some reason
Yeah.
on my Rock type.
Or Brick Break.
I guess.
He
Yeah.
surfs me. It hurts. I hit him with a
Oh,
banded
yeah,
Rock
for a
Slide.
Polytoad.
Also hurts.
I don't.
Yeah.
And then Jolteon comes in and clicks Thunderbolt.
Destroying Sonic Adventure 2.
Now the second game
I don't
is
like Sonic
not
Adventure
very
1.
long. I do my plan this time where I just hit Rock Slide instead of Earthquaking,
Mhm.
and the Earthquake would have killed, but you know, Rock Slide does it.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, he's fast and
And
doesn't
that's-
do
that's
any
flail.
damage to me at all.
That's a.
Can you imagine if it had reversal instead?
I think you would have lost
Oh.
on the spot, to be honest.
On the spot.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It wouldn't have been easy.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, did Adam have any priority?
So I tried to switch in Houndoom into the Hypnosis
He missed.
because he's early bird, and then he missed.
Everyone left.
So Regice went back to sleep. But I'm just gonna sit here and be stupidly fat while he does no damage.
Yeah. But it adds up.
It does,
It all
That'll do.
That's what
that'll-
especially when he crits.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, Paris,
funny
so,
pair on
there
the
you go.
T-Bolt is kind of yeah.
Imagine if you earthquaked.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
But alas,
That's
I
okay,
mean, you
because
got
now we have
this
another
guy.
queen to come in.
Yeah.
sometimes we know what's gonna happen.
Mhm. I mean, this Heracross is gonna click EQ. 48, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
doesn't.
Heracross, chill. Yeah, I think
And
Heracross
funny
would have been a
poison.
very, very big problem. Had things gone slightly different.
Yeah. There's also like a non-zero chance that it wasn't carrying Earthquake because it does usually carry Brick Break just for its stab
Okay.
coverage. And versus Adam not having to hit Earthquake against like Skarmory is kind of nice, I guess.
Yeah.
So I could see it. I could see
so-
that being the alternative.
Aaron still forgets what this Pokemon set actually does, because even when he gets to +2 speed against my Regirock, his or special defense, not speed.
Yeah, and then he
Ah,
switches
there it
out.
is.
Contest.
And then-
And then he just
Okay, so and this is where the game ends.
Yeah.
Because he meant to baton pass with his bird there and hard switched and
Instead.
quit.
You know,
Fair.
the
I think
idea
this game
there, you
was.
know,
I don't think this game was like so over that he needed to forfeit right there.
Yeah.
Raikou was still at full health.
When you're Combine
right, yeah.
Jirachi,
Yeah,
there is
you
always
still
a
have
way.
you still have your two good dudes. They're
Yeah,
alive.
both of his good Pokemon are still there. So like you know.
Yeah, as we kind of chime on, I'll kind of let
yeah,
this one
they
play in
can-
the background too.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
But yeah, I mean, you went in, you did what you need to do.
Yeah.
Dodged
Also,
a
it's
scary
worth
fighter.
it's worth knowing that that was my second game of Pokemon this week. You can pause it if we want to talk about this,
Yeah, let's do
but
it.
it's up to you. So that was my second game of Pokemon I played this week. Accidentally, earlier in the week, I was under the impression, because I didn't check the schedule, and Bannon very confidently told me that we were playing each other this week.
Yeah, 'cause
I
Barry didn't realize
played-
the bye week was this week for him.
Yeah, I played Bannon this week because he was on bye, and we won't talk about the results of that game
Yes.
yet,
Next week.
but it was a good set, very stressful. But so that was my second set of Pokemon that I played this week, which was a fun little excursion, playing 2 sets of Pokemon and a Blood Bowl game in the same week.
Some
Dude,
people
you're
will
just
call you a
built
gamer.
different. Straight up built
They don't know,
So-
Mr. Squidward.
Mr.
So,
Squidward,
yeah.
they don't know. But yeah, good
Gaming
stuff.
occurred.
It did. That's what I call
I'm a-
gaming.
Poison Point is a good ability for winners.
Contact
It's
abilities.
really rare
very
to
good.
find on good Pokemon.
Speaking of good
contact.
Pokemon, Moltres dies here.
Moltres does die, and it
I'll
laughing
always
with
be
David.
sad that we only got to watch Moltres at the hands of Dante and no other player given Moltres a shot. Just because it is very good.
God, I
I would
wanted
watch you for Moltres in playoffs.
Please do.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. I couldn't have drafted before. I don't want anyone to have Jirachi for playoffs. You know, that'd be mean.
Well, no one
I would do
would,
that.
so it's fine.
That would be that.
Yeah.
Now
But
we're all-
anyway, Quagsire explodes, and we also see that Blissey's hit power was very likely HP Water.
Yeah, we finally figured it out after a few weeks.
Intriguing. Dante's been getting closer and closer to understanding what his Pokemon do.
Yeah. She's like right
Right, do
there.
you think the self-destruct here kills? Yes, no.
No, it's
No.
Quillfish.
Ooh, close though.
But you
Quillfish,
basically pin the kill.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then stuff.
And congratulations
Get
to
it?
Corey Hart
Get it?
Sonic Music
yeah, right?
for fitting in the name tag.
Quillfish pins the kill.
Yeah.
Quillfish pins the kill, Tyranitar comes in, finishes the job, and then wins the game.
Come on now.
I mean,
Oh, did DD get this or did he go to bed? Oh, Dante just hits Earthquake.
No.
Okay.
D-Char's got a... No, he does not have a Lumberry. Oh, here's
I was
Weezing.
joking
Weezing's
around with
gonna
David
put a
during the
stop
set
to
when he
this.
was playing because he was like really stressed out for the set.
Weezing's
You know, he
gonna
hasn't
get
been going
focus.
too hot lately.
I was just gonna. Weezing doesn't even get focus punch. Why would Weezing get focus punch?
That's true, he doesn't
Um,
have arms.
he doesn't have
Ability
any
to focus.
arms.
You don't got those arms.
Don't
Or the,
flinch.
he also notably has ADHD. Actually,
True.
inability to focus.
You and I are not so different.
Earthquake is a good move.
Tyranitar is a good Pokemon.
As a guy who hated Earthquake for a long time in SAPA because of my early days of mono electric, Earthquake's a good
Pretty
move.
good.
It is kind of stupid that everybody gets it.
Yeah.
That's
So,
not the rule switching you want to see.
speaking of stupid,
That is a tough-
depending who you ask.
That is a
Tyranitar
tough
back.
roar switch.
Yeah.
I'm glad David just needs to put his heart back in T-Tar and he
Sometimes
understands.
you just need to let Tyranitar click the Dragon Dance and strong move button.
Yeah.
Really? You gotta use your good Pokemon to do good things.
Is he lefties? Is that what he is?
He is lefties.
It is lefties.
What? I guess Dante assumed. I'm gonna assume the best and think Dante assumed a switch there.
Also, I
Sometimes
will
he does
call
that
out
pretty
on the
often where he
side.
does sleep powder toxic.
He says, "Don't bully me in the PR. I had a plan." He was predicting a
Alright.
switch out.
Okay,
It's here.
cool.
I see you, big dog.
Bet.
Thank God.
I was not
That's my guy.
sure.
That's my guy. He's got it.
Also, I
Trying to
love
promise
Mew
this-
during Venusaur. I think it's great.
I agree.
Brian
because he
kept his
does it.
promise.
Stars.
I dogged Dante for a little bit before. God, Venusaur is nasty, dude.
He's a good
Yep.
Pokemon.
Even
Get him
before
out
he
of
had
here. He's doing his
chlorophyll.
job.
Venusaur always been good.
No.
Watch out!
No!
That's the classic matchup. All right, Quag's here.
It's tough out there.
This
I
time he
wonder
can't
how
die to
much
HP grass.
grass does. I guess we'll never
Uh,
know. Here's Suicune.
It one shots at 0.
Dante with a good yawn. I like that play.
That was
Very
a good yawn.
Ice Beam crit doing way too much damage.
That's
Suicune
too
going
much.
to bed.
That Earthquake does not bad. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And
I feel
here
like David's
is
right now, like-
Chimecho.
Here is the goddamn,
Chimecho.
the goddamn thing itself.
And he's calm-minding. There he goes.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, fellas,
no, David.
strap in for Chimecho Gaming. It's
Oh
time.
my
Yes,
god.
get it again?
Oh,
How
why
long
not?
am I gonna-
Again?
You're gonna have to live like this.
I don't know if it freezes or something, but I guess this thing can't do any damage to you, so who gives a shit?
Bugaboo.
Oh, he's like, no.
For
Yeah,
real.
help him
No,
know
with
it's
the
the 3 poison
poison
type.
types.
This is a
Why?
real tough time here.
Why?
Muck, no.
Joshua.
Got that?
Oh, he lives.
Oh my god, he's so fat.
Explode.
He's so good. He fell.
Also,
no.
I would like to shout this out because one, I think Attract is stupid, but also every time Dante has Muck on the field, he is against
Yeah.
something of the opposing gender, so it works.
It's so gas. It's so
Oh,
fire.
gas.
It's never not been. It's never
What
not
you
worked.
don't understand is this season is actually a romance story.
Yeah. It's Joshua finding love.
This season is actually the SAPA dating sim.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for weeks for it. Yeah.
You
What's-
are a
what's
big
the
old
ma-
pile of slime.
What's
And
the
you
draw
find
anime
love with
art?
Wind Chime.
What's the draw anime art for the SAPA dating sim? I bet you I could code that.
No, here comes Jordan walking up right now.
Yeah, well, as soon as she finishes the logos for the team, like she said she was gonna do.
Okay.
Anyway, there's gonna be some neutral gameplay going on here for a bit.
God.
Yeah, really questioning myself why David's taking the long way here and not just going right to Blaziken.
Yeah, right.
I
He
mean,
wants
he's
to
really
Chimecho to
not
do
in
it.
any position where he needs to. He could just kind of fish for Spadef drops like that, and just keep
That's true.
clicking it until Dante kills him.
That's fair.
Chimecho's done his job.
He's not in a position where he needs to be decisive.
Yes, he could just hang out and do his thing.
Oh, looks like we started doing 36. Yeah.
And now he's going. You know what? Just,
Uh,
just keep going.
What's gonna
He's
stop
still.
you?
He's,
I think he's gonna get him.
there he is.
10%.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Or
Hold on, are we gonna see it? Is Chimecho going to kill Blissey?
he would never.
No.
What's the gaming?
Crit!
Come on, baby.
No.
Let's go.
Sad.
I'm rooting for Blissey here.
Will gets it. We're rooting for Blissey here.
No,
That's a
we
big
root for
fat
the wind
Pokemon.
chime.
Those
It's
are my
funny.
guys.
Everybody, Quack fans, look away.
The funny wind chime is pretty funny.
Yeah, David should really bring up more.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
A lot of
I
fast
forget that
games
I
this
have
week.
him.
A lot
So-
of good synergy with T-Tar specifically.
Yeah,
A
surprisingly.
lot of game
Not as
twos
much
this
good
week.
synergy on your team, Matt, because you don't have a T-Tar.
I don't need
Still good
Tyranitar. I have Raikou.
Right,
Anyway,
that's why you
Brian,
don't need
here's your
Chimecho.
set,
David,
so-
David needs Chimecho. He's won a lot more games with it than without it.
Fishing mini game.
See, but David's also won games where he's brought Tyranitar, and has lost the ones where he didn't.
That is a true fact.
So, anyway,
We going on the boat.
Brian.
Yeah, it's true. We had a little
Cash
late
is
night
here.
gaming when Corey was playing the new Super Mario RPG for the first time. So
Great game.
great game. He got pretty far in it too.
This Ludicolo
Ludicolo is
somewhat despicable.
Yeah,
I told myself I'm not going to get Ludicolo status, and then turn 3 I got him status.
yeah. Look at what you've
It
done.
was pretty funny.
It's Seismic
All
Toss.
you've done is make sure there's no toxic.
I was like, toss.
Seismic toss.
Yeah, I didn't feel like running Surf this week. It just wasn't going to do enough coverage damage, so I just ran Toss.
I hate your UUs so much, Brian.
That's not you UBLs, right?
Wait, Steelers is UBL?
Yeah, Celix
Yeah.
is crazy.
You're fibbing me right now. That's
I'm
not.
not giving you. Someone should take him. He's very, very important in his one job.
Imagine
No.
having 2 Metagross. That's Steelix.
Don't.
Bro, I
You
wish
did not do
Steelix
the
had
same
card
thing as
Metagross.
You are
Metagross.
lying.
No.
You are just.
Listen. No.
Uh-huh.
Steelix is a second Metagross. 1. Stab
Okay.
Earthquake. Pretty fucking good. Explosion.
Yeah.
Rock Resist.
Uh-huh.
That's a
Where's the
Metagross.
banded meteor mash?
Where is
Forget
the
that.
banded meteor man?
I'm just saying, if you
That's
wanted
part
a
of Metagross.
second... Look, there is 1 Metagross. You can only have 1 of them on your team. If
I
you
can
want a
have 10.
second one, you get
You can't
Steelix.
species clause, I don't think.
I like 6 bricks as a second Metagross, and then I can have third Metagross, which is Steelix.
No.
No.
Oh, we have
Meteor
to.
mash.
What is...
I like this little set here I did, but
This
then
set's
Drew
crazy.
hit me back with some counter tech here, and he showed he still had Endure Typhlosion.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And now look at you. You look foolish.
That was good info. I just need to know. Because the DD Pataya Ments is actually for this Ments instead.
Ah.
But
I guess the freeze. Oh, it's low. It's fine.
it's fine, it's fine. Just checking to see that he has
HP
Lum, and then he hits me with
grass.
HP Grass, and I go, oh, that's a funny
Special
Ments. I should have scouted that.
You
So,
did scout it.
I scouted,
scouted to me.
89%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it lived. I don't know what you were worried
I was
about.
like, oh, I have Protect. I could have just scouted it. It would be really nice to switch in my Ludicolo to the mixed Ments instead of doing what I did. But
Yeah.
I actually reveal Fire Punch here so he doesn't go into Scissor. So I actually want him to go Slow King, so I can just keep that toxic damage coming.
And you can just sit here with this guy.
Exactly. Can't get paralyzed. He goes into Scissor or Metagross, which is completely fine either way, because, now I'm starting to see what they are. And I go to Steelix to see what this is, and then he goes HP Bug, and I go, oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
You're not banded.
Not banded.
Not banded,
Not
so I go, oh, cool. That's
See,
a
look
big...
at Steelix.
That's,
Boom.
yeah,
This is a good one.
that's very nice.
Alright, fair, you got me.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's Ice Punch, so I'm like, oh,
I'm
That's
surprised
ow.
you switched. You could have just stayed in EQ'd. That would have been that.
Didn't know if he had Fire Punch.
Even still. I don't know.
I
You're that
could
afraid
have
of it.
died of that Fire Punch for sure. I'm not losing Steelix
Huh.
before the Scissors done, I've got Ludicolo who walls Electabuzz forever,
Brian,
so I
you
don't
have
need
so
this
much
active
respect
Steelix.
for other Pokemon that I do not have.
Yeah, well, when I lose the Steelix,
Brian,
What?
I need everyone to understand that Brian is section chief of Make Up a Guy Incorporated. Where he devises a despicable set that no one would run, and then he's very afraid of it for the whole week, and he tells me about it. Like, Brian, they're not doing that.
Fire Punch, Thunderbolt, Ice Punch. You never know.
Tell them about Yanma. Tell them about Yanma right now.
Yanma screws this team over if I don't have Steelix. If I do have Steelix, what if it's the reversal Yanma?
Oh no, it does
Oh,
30%
Steelix.
to Steelix, and you're fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look at this. MF making up guys.
He
Make up a
Make
guy.
Up a Guy.
Incorporated.
Like Town Hall, he needs to bring Yanma just once, just so he can know if it's worth all the hype I'm giving it,
There is
It's
just nothing
not.
to hype
I
up.
have a guess.
I think Hall is actually one of the only guys who has actually. I've given him my thought process on his Yanma, and he's like, you know what, that makes sense.
Yeah,
He's a-
that makes
he gets
sense.
me.
You made up a guy.
I
Make up a
literally
guy.
deny he was drafted. He was drafted. He's actually on a team.
That
Damn,
guy is made up.
That did a lot.
I'll draft him because he likes Yanma. Because Yanma's
And he
cool.
doesn't use it. And then he doesn't use it. So I'm trying to give him a reason to use it. And everyone
Just get
calls me crazy.
spells.
Bro, if I see one more Matang come out here and people say Yama
yo,
can't do it, I
BP these
swear to
seeds.
God.
It's gonna be really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the
Anyway,
seed, but I
just
still
form
don't care.
out. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I could keep the seed on there and go to Wish Cash, but it's fine. I'll just do this.
Go to Wish Cash anyway.
Yeah. And then I toxic, and I'm like,
Poopy.
well,
Yeah.
whatever.
What if I get him?
How do I get? And eventually
I like
he's
that
gonna have
we
to make a double
gone
push.
all of this way. Drew is really trying to make this Sizzler work. However, we have seen it's not going to.
Can't
Rah.
do it.
Why do? Yeah, you gotta
You can't do it.
eventually.
You gotta
Eventually, you
adapt.
kind of gotta give up. Eventually,
I'm like cool with this explosion, right? And then he crits it. I go, uh-oh.
maybe not give up
There it
so
goes.
much as think about literally any other strategy
Pause
that
the
you
game
could
right
do
here,
with that Pokemon.
Oh, here.
And
So
now
I go
look
into
at where they
Jirachi
are
because I'm
again.
like, oh, he's so going scissor, right?
Yep.
And I forgot I didn't run Fire Punch on it this week.
That's funny.
Funny.
I go, oh no, he's gonna get a free agility pass. And then he subs instead. I'm like, oh well, that means I'm fine. But I was really worried about losing right there to like agility pass Mence or
The
something.
day is sunny. That's
And
right
it's
there.
Turn the sunny day and he gets parried.
Yeah, no, that sunny day para there was
Oh, that's how it
game breaking because I don't think I had.
That was devastating.
Yeah, I had
Shit
this like
fart, yeah,
2
that
months
was
probably.
bad.
But now it's free, and that's
Yeah,
just the
those
power of
flamethrowers.
Jirachi.
Hey,
Yeah, those flamethrowers destroyed.
hey, wait, hold on.
It's
What's
true.
going on here?
It's true. It's true. It's true. Look at go back to last week's PR. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I just like to gas up my friend Adam when he plays well.
It's true. We always gas up Adam.
That's my
He's our
favorite
boy.
pastime.
Hey, how much do you think this men's Fire Blast in the Sun's gonna do?
I'm
Spoiler
not
alert,
too
like
much.
fucking 90.
That's Mence.
really not.
That's big meds.
Good Pokemon. It's like us.
Funny.
He tries his best.
Drew, I'm sorry I para-hexed you.
Adam is decidedly not sorry.
Never apologize. It is a skill issue.
But yeah, that was yeah. Steelix and Ludicolo just kind of did it.
Yeah, Steelix and Ludicolo
Really
love the
well.
team pretty well. I'm really starting to enjoy running my Ludicolos more team-oriented rather than just rain dance sweeping. Because I think
This-
the weeks of the rain dance sweep, like everyone got better teams in free agency, and the rain dance sweeps are a little bit harder to do now with all these new grass types and stuff popping up.
Yeah, we have
Or just
seen
special
a
walls in
lot
general,
of
like more
stuff.
Regice hanging out now.
This is a big This is a big week for Reggie Rock enjoyers.
Yeah.
True.
Epidural.
Oh, here he is, and there he goes.
And there you go.
He doesn't want any of
And
this.
that would have been so funny if that's synchronized.
Sadly, it does not.
Then synchronize
it
would
would've been.
actually not be terrible.
Yeah.
Because
So we see Espeon with the Calm Mind Baton Pass, and we see Roar Tyranitar, which is like really funny.
I love it.
I helped both these people make the teams this week. Just, they both asked for it. And Chris was like the first thing he came up to me. Actually, Ernest came first and he said, man, I really hope Chris doesn't bring Pursuit Tyranitar. And I go, there's no way he's bringing Pursuit Tyranitar. I get a message like at 12:30 at night that night from Chris and goes, man, I can't wait to bring Pursuit Tyranitar. I go, Chris, why do you want to bring Pursuit Tyranitar this week? He showed me this Amnesia Registeel that he's thinking about bringing with no moves to hit Gengar. And I go, yeah, you got to bring Pursuit T-Tar for that.
You gotta, yeah.
That was literally the game plan.
He's got Surf!
And he brought Surf. He's like, hey, did you know T-Tar
Yeah,
gets
no.
Surf? And
This
I
is
go,
Max.
Yeah, it's
you're
not.
crazy.
It's not Pursuit T-Tar.
No,
It's
it's special.
Max
special.
special
it is
attack.
special attack T-Tar.
Well, because Pursuit and Crunch are special attacks, so you just, why not just load up on them now?
Yeah.
Why not?
If you're gonna go in on trapping Gengar, you might as well just fully commit to the bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you need to have, like, enough special attack to make the Pursuits worth it to Gengar.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he just burns you or whatever, gets out
I'm
of there.
just mad when Pokemon have a big stat and they don't use big stat.
I mean, both Menses this week didn't use their physical attacks, Will.
And I was mad about that.
I don't know. Expense is the scariest thing you could ever run
Yeah,
into.
110 special attack is no joke, and T-Tar's 95 special is no joke either, especially when it's stab on
Yeah,
your
stab crunch.
dark side.
Stab crunch, man.
The second, or maybe even the strongest stab crunch in the game, I think.
Houndoom.
Houndoom.
I think
Under-
Houndoom is a higher special.
I
Yeah,
think
it's the
so,
strongest
yeah.
So, like,
pursuit.
having Surf on T-Tar is a huge bonus for special attacking T-Tar on this gen, because, like, after all, like, just having that extra coverage for, like, the rock types or whatever, and Gligar on this team is huge.
Yeah, for this matchup in particular, for sure. Because, like, you look at Ernst's team, it's like, wow, I really don't need to spam fire moves that much.
No, like, there's like, two dudes that want to get hit by that, and it's, well, currently there's only one of them that could be here. He may not even be here.
Anyway, I know you see the Call Mind more. We're going to get to when they get to +4, +6.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
Alright,
we
here
tried
we
to
go.
have a little,
Here they are.
There we go.
And then we're gaming.
And then whoever wins this exchange is probably going to pull out the dub, right?
Yeah,
looking at the
anyone,
damage.
it's anyone's game, really.
But it is.
And
Right.
it's not. And it's not.
Turn 2 crit, make some noise.
The chief is
Also, look
here,
at this.
taking a grip.
Like, that's absurd.
Yeah. I don't even think this is max special defense Reggie 2 at the start.
God,
Could be wrong.
like, could you run protect on that thing?
Well, not if you're running the amnesia rest set.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you don't have enough slots.
Because you need to have toxic and you need to have static toss, because otherwise you kind of don't do anything, and you just turn into a really weird cradily.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
not a good one.
something I really want to be.
No, it is not.
But somehow Chris is getting out of this situation.
Yeah, Chris only had to sack 3 mons to beat this weekend, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What a fucking wild Pokemon.
I know.
Mews, you know.
And
I
it's
don't know,
a good thing that
I think Pokemon could do that at +6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes Garrett. Garrett's a little too low.
Yeah,
My
that's part
belly
of
drum is so good.
Intimidate is not doing anything to Gligar, so goodbye.
Wonk.
And Gligar's just doing it. Captain Magma over here is not equipped to deal with
Not
this
Not-
Super Spin
yeah.
HP flying.
Yeah, we
So-
noticed that there's currently it could be Chansey in the back, but assuming it's not Chansey, that
Very
if there is no
likely
Chansey,
Gar.
Blizz is not in a good spot this match. That's 5 dudes who he really doesn't want to be in against.
That is true. So we go into game 2. And we'll see that last member.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Espeon's going to bed.
Honkshoe.
I like the double to
Oh, does
Gligar.
Synchronize not work like that?
No.
No, it cannot. You cannot synchronize sleeper freeze.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is stinky
Raichu's
ability.
taking a lot of damage.
Raichu is not tanky at all right now.
No, he does not. I like that.
In fact, he
double
took
from
so much
Ernest.
damage that he switched.
Yeah, I like the. All right, let me get out of there. And then Chris said, "I'm gonna go Venusaur." And then imagine if like he had gone to like, literally whatever this last mon is would have been nice.
At
But
one?
alas, here we are.
I think that's T-Tar. Sand's finally up.
Sand is up, and this Espeon is doomed.
Doomed. Yeah. Espeon has not gotten to play the game.
No, it's not
No.
allowed.
It's certainly a mon of all time when you're facing T-Tar.
Yeah, definitely an interesting bring.
T-Tar.
Look at it go. The surf, big damage. Rock slide doing nothing.
No damage.
Nathan, what the fuck?
You say it did
man.
Nathan?
Doing Nathan, yeah.
Nathan.
That's
It's from it's from one of the videos by the same guy who did the bread bank video.
Oh, got you.
It's like, what are you up to, Nathan?
That's good stuff.
Now, Gengar's
Anyway,
in here.
toxicking a Gengar is always
So
fun.
we figured out the 6th is actually Gengar, right?
Yeah, there he
You can
is,
find
as he
that
should
out.
be.
Willow miss.
But
Willow fucking miss.
yup,
Does with Willow.
he misses
Yeah, he
again.
won again.
Willow miss.
He misses
Goodbye,
again.
It's
Gengar.
crud.
It is still special.
But look, here
The
we are.
Willow would not have done anything.
Look at this position. It's just nothing for Ernest to really
he's-
to do.
He doesn't know what he wants.
He
There's
just
nothing to
knows,
want.
I'll just crit through my +6 Suicune again. That'll do it. And you know what? Sometimes you got to.
Sometimes when there's a Suicune, there's a way.
That's
Yeah.
very true. And a huge
Oh my god, I
dodge.
forgot about that toxic miss. Oh wow, that could have been big.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a second
Yeah.
one!
Yeah.
Look, Ernest has something with Toxic. He dodges every single one. I don't
Wait,
understand.
wait,
how
wait,
he
did
does
he
it.
dodge the 3rd one?
He dodges
I don't
it every week.
Oh. Forgot you didn't do it again.
Big Earthquake doing 57.
That did a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking sleep finally hitting.
For once. But now Gligar is
Yeah.
like he's
Yeepy.
kind of put down, but once he wakes
I'm
up,
Chris, I hit Razor Leaf right here, but he switches to Slow King for some reason, which I'm not sure why.
I guess if you're thinking that the Gligar is
I
gonna
think he's
stay
gonna
in,
wake up, right? Yeah.
but I
That's a
like the
bad
Raichu
T-wave.
spreading this pair around. It's gonna
Yeah.
make Gligar's life a little bit easier. And
And
Suicune
just
too.
simply
Because it's
simply
time to
making
click
it
HP
less likely.
flying, you know. He wakes up first turn, big earthquakes because he's a better player than me.
way too much damage.
It did
I would
do
have
a
been so
lot.
scared of Gara coming in, but alas.
And that did nothing.
And all right, we've seen this one, fellas.
Mm.
Is it time? It could be time.
Yep.
But the chief has different ideas.
Yeah, the Chief is here 3.5 times before he needed to be, and he hits Amnesia, which is hysterical to me.
Which he should do, yeah. But
Love Amnesia on the
he's not
Regirock
alone.
section. Oh, he's cursing him, and he's parried. It's awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
What
brother.
if we-
And
sucks
this
here.
guy
What if
is
we
in
go
a
together?
position to do things.
Oh, get out of there, Chief. Get out of there.
The Chief
Unfortunate
gotta go.
talk.
Very, it's a very
No!
hopeful toxic. It's
Wow,
a very
God.
hopeful toxic.
Chris now having all his walls down to like 30%. A Blaziken
And now
and the
he's
Teen
home
Side.
chewing.
Not good. Not good.
A wall is not a wall when it has no life.
But this
True.
grill is not a home.
This is not the stove I know.
And now
Ooh.
Reggie's gonna wake up and nope, he is
He
out
is
of there.
going to take his time.
And
But now Kuhn gets in.
Er-
Reggie's coming in. We're gonna see Surf doing 18. This would have been
It's
a really
not
good week
nothing.
for offensive Kuhn.
yeah,
You could rip it up.
We see there's a lot of neutral gaming. Ernest has really gotten himself back in this. And has definitely had some great luck along the way.
there's been a lot of funny misses this game.
Yeah. Encore's the leech.
Not the worst one, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Nobody can be too upset about it.
Yeah.
A nice middle ground. Keeps everybody happy.
He does an earthquake. Very interesting.
Crunch hurts.
Crunch does hurt. Venusaur, you see Ice Beam. You must not have it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. The 25
That's a
full
lot of
parry.
damage.
No, dodge and sleep. Even better.
Oh, he dodged sleep.
And he,
I mean,
and by golly,
the
he's
gamers were
doing
not
it
sleeping
again.
in the morning.
You freeze?
this-
No freeze.
This is what we call early morning gaming. What's about to happen right here?
That's true.
Chris did not have his
Uh,
coffee.
Chris did not have his coffee.
Chris was aggressively hungover from the night before. My guess.
That was other Chris. You know what? It could have been this Chris too. You never know.
I don't know. He came in
Well,
chat. And
even
he's
Gyarados is big.
he's like, Ernest better show up. I've already started pre-gaming. I was like, oh shit.
Oh boy.
And the crit again.
Funny crit. Funny crit.
Big crit.
Absolutely devastating.
And the Chief is down.
Yep.
And Suicune is also going down. And Gligar can clean.
Indeed.
Easy.
Sometimes it is that easy.
Yes. But he actually doesn't go for it here because he says, I'm going to open up the calc. Sees that he doesn't get the one shot. So he leaves. Sacks
Sacks
Reggie out
Reggie
and
to
then
get
goes
chip.
Raichu.
I like it.
But instead of getting chip, he does something that I think is a little weird here. Instead of going for the chip, he T-waves.
Cheap.
Because if he jumps Thunderbolt and hit Earthquake twice, he wins.
Or hell, a
but instead
surf
he
if he had it.
does it this way.
Unbelievable.
Never punished, not once.
Never punished,
not
not a
once.
single time. Ernest is the luckiest gamer alive.
He said, as that was happening, luck is a skill, right, guys? And I'm like, yeah. And he gets it.
Hey,
He was so right. Chris then messages me like a little bit later. That was one of the
Crazy.
silliest Pokemon matches of all time. I don't mind losing them now.
that's good because other people, me, would be very angry. But
Why did it have to be me?
why did it have to be him? So we go into our next set. We got Tim and Ethan, two teams kind of fighting for their playoff lives. You know, really trying to stay in it.
You guys know that Celebi kind of dunks on Registeel?
Yeah,
Well, sometimes.
the bug is
Blooming
in.
gets a pretty good play, too.
Here comes 12. And Tim may have Swampert. But hidden power, HP Fire, perhaps?
Perhaps.
And
HP
now
Fire.
Tim kind of falling into the trap that Ethan falls
HP
into
Rock.
every time he brings Ninjask, where you just sit sub and protect forever, and then you don't do anything. Like, 'cause you don't
Yeah,
need
you're
that
going to
much skill.
self-protect your pressure stalling, right?
Ethan is doing it because he is the clam. And
Yeah.
it's so slow and he needs all of the speed. Tim does not need all of this speed.
No.
Yeah, what do you think that Swampert speed's at? Like 800?
Swampert's probably definitely faster than everything.
Yeah. I would say probably around like 500-600.
Yeah. And that's when you start running Curse Swampert, right? To set it back to 0.
Yeah, and then you get all your boosts. Oh, you get all.
So you take that early speed boost to then get yourself bulky. Now it could work.
True.
But here's Lapras, and Lapras is kind of being unkillable.
Yeah, Lapras is really in here. And you wonder where Lantern is at the moment.
Every week, I build with Ethan because Ethan's my little guy.
Just a little guy.
And every week, I suggest to him, "What if we bring Lapras? That thing's huge." And he's like, "I don't know." And then he looks at the calcs and he goes, "Wow, that did 40."
Yeah, the 130, 90, 95 defense line is kind of good.
It's kind of crazy.
And
now we're going to watch Women and Thoughts Calm Mind. So we're going to get to +6.
Wow, we did it again.
Tim's going for special drops, it looks like.
Yeah, Tim's coverage move this week being Fire Punch for Metagross, and Ethan's being just the standard Thunderbolt.
I still feel like maybe you go for the burn.
Perhaps. You don't win this is the point, so you just gotta go down swinging.
Yeah.
Because you can't let the Gardevoir be too high HP, otherwise you won't be able to revenge kill it with Ninjask. Is really
and
that.
then switching out, thankfully, into a T-Bolt, but like, at what point is it too little too late? Now you're burned.
Yeah, then Ethan, I'm not sure why he didn't swing there with Psychic. I swear that kills.
Oh, 100%. That's +6.
Yeah, right? Like, he had Psychic, right, Will?
+6, big number Mon. Of course. Wait.
We're back, though.
Oh, God, does he?
Now women returns.
Yeah, women in a great spot.
Yeah, I don't know about that protect. I don't know. I feel like Tim gets put in on the back foot, he either like miracle turns himself around into this perfect position, or he just crumbles completely. And this was a crumbling completely moment. And here,
I would like to ask myself when I team build, like, how do I stop Calm Mind sweeps? Because
you just do your own.
Well, especially if you know in advance that your own isn't going to cut it, right? Like, the only thing that he has is literally in the Ditto. Like, in that case, if that's the game plan, it's got to be probably HP Dark or something. Which I remember I did for my Alakazam with Dante in game 1.
Yeah.
Like, week 1, like, months ago now. I was like, oh, I should run HP Dark to beat the damn Ditto. So it's something to consider for everyone running a Ditto, especially where there's those that can boost, like Slowking, Slowbro, etc.
Or just have Raikou, and you literally don't have any of these problems.
I mean, it could have been the Raikou Ditto too, but I'm not even sure Aaron brought it to you.
I don't remember if he did. I just kind of used Scyther, and that's about all I remember.
True. Yeah, true.
Anyway,
true.
women wins here.
Blur. Women got up to. When did it get back to 4 times? I looked away for a sec.
Tim started fishing for freezes with Ice Beam.
That's
Just correct play.
Yep, definitely correct play.
But
I'll bring back Gen 1 freeze.
No. Alright, so here we go.
Chasing natural through Gardevoir is pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it's very neat.
But getting leak seeded is sadly less fun.
Switch it into Fire Punch. And get a burn, so no Metagross this game. It's just not happening. But then Tim switches out. Why?
Just devastates the Swampert.
Just kill him.
Oh, he was faster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you just kill him? And now your Swampert's at 15. Even still. I don't know. Not ideal.
No.
Sometimes you gotta finish the job.
Right.
You know?
We see what looks to be HP Rock Registeel, which is good. Cool. Fun.
Yes.
Sadly, it means no HP Bug for Celebi, but that's what Boom should be for.
That's what Boom is for, yes.
And now we're about to have the fastest Gardevoir in the West. But it has to leave because it's Silverwind, so...
Yes. And he
We're just
gets
kinda,
the boost!
He gets
No one else gets the boost like Ethan does.
Nobody else gets the boost.
Nobody boosts like my boy.
Ethan's back on his grind set.
Yeah, he's on it, and it's time to BP out of there. Into Celebi. And, fellas?
God. That's a
Tim
funny
got bailed
parallel.
out right there.
This could have been
Like,
really bad.
Yeah, we're back. But that defense boost is gonna survive, like, to keep the Selby
And he's
alive.
got ancient power! Woo!
Make noise, make some noise.
What if we tried
And
to kill
full parrot.
Charizard?
You believe that
It's
is
not
still
fair.
faster than Zard? Ball
He's still,
parrot.
yeah.
Crazy.
Selby's a drug.
Boost again? No boost.
No.
There he goes.
That would-
Thankfully, flamethrower kills. I clam.
Claim is here.
How much do you think this does? Guys, I too enjoy the Ox attack, and Ethan knows that he's going to boom that turn subs, and I could feel his happiness when he did that. When he was telling me later about it in the night with Will, he was like, I was so happy and so smart, and I'm like, good job. JT's out here like, he has to run sub. He can't run a fourth move. He doesn't need Toxic this week. I'm like, yeah, but he does.
Yeah.
Ethan caught right onto it, but now that the game's gone a few more turns, Lego Ninjago has killed some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if Swampert wasn't at 15%.
You could just roar out this thing constantly, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
needed a switch. You needed those life
Reason number like 6, Will, I wanted my Steelix alive that game, thank you, and needed to not die to Electabuzz. I like having my roarer healthy, but turns out Swampert's a better roarer because he takes like nothing and still gets that out, but so good for him.
But now he's dead.
But Lantern's well
Swampert's got those stats. Yeah, Lantern's absolutely beautifully positioned, except for one unfortunate thing still. That 6th Mon with Trace. Yeah. Good play by Ethan there.
Yeah, he identifies it and goes, I see where I'm at. I must do what must be done.
Mm-hmm. And that Psychic actually doing a ton of damage, even to Lantern, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Gardevoir is very strong.
Mm-hmm. I think Psychic types in general are a little bit stronger in this season thanks to the lack of T-Tar everywhere.
This is very true. And
We have to
also, Tim
use their
not
good
clicking fire move with Charizard. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What was Lapras's HP?
43.
Maybe. Oh, well, Ninjask. Oh, Ninjask didn't have a
Doesn't
rock
even
move,
matter.
right?
You just
Ooh,
spam
yeah, he didn't have a rock
Flamethrower
move.
over and over again. If you crit this guy, you probably win.
Yeah, probably.
So, anyway, we move on.
A lot of Tim's games is coming down to like potential last minute luck, but it's sometimes it's just hard
Yeah,
to like want to play that out in a sense.
Playing to your outs is tough sometimes.
it
Mhm.
is. Identifying
here's
them
the-
is hard too. Also, there's a thiefing Omastar.
I think that's the first time anyone's actually run Thief Omastar for all season.
I think
that?
it's been on everyone's moveset and they just don't use it.
Yeah, because they keep putting the lefties on it. Corey actually took the lefties off
Yeah.
to use it this week. And now we see SD Celebi, so what do you think that implies?
Somebody is gonna get real big.
You know, at this point, why not just run like Belly Drum?
Who needs belly drum when you could just +4
Oh, yeah.
attack Doug, delete everything
Uh-oh.
that Jordan
Uh-oh,
has?
Randy.
Septile?
It's speed
Gotta
ties.
win the speed tie.
You
not
gotta
one
win,
speed tie.
and you
Corey
do.
willing to just let that one go. He's like, yeah, you can win the speed tie.
It's okay, Rocky. You go when you feel like it. Because I gotta bulk up Hariyama and it's winter
And
bulking
Corey's really
season.
been on setup sweeping lately.
Look,
Somebody's gotta win.
sometimes you just gotta flex the muscles that, hey, you might forget that I could do this.
And yeah, Hariyama might be one of the better best bulk up users actually.
Definitely an unexpected one. HP Ice. HP
Doesn't kill,
Flying,
that's
that'll
wild.
do it. We can see Starmie
Okay.
come in.
A pretty good spot for Starmie here.
Probably
Can hit
gonna
a
spin.
Thunderbolt or Ice Beam.
Spin. Well, good T-Bolt.
Like you can really pick your poison with that one.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have spun.
Now if it has Psychic, Jordan's in a great spot.
There's the spin.
Explode.
HP Bug.
Maybe Ghost.
Probably want to keep this thing
Sure.
alive. Go to Clops.
I'm thinking Ghost for best spots,
it's-
yeah.
I realized it as soon as Starmie switched out. I was like, oh, that's Ghost.
Alright,
now
now you
he's
guys
getting
ready for Ethan to be pretending he's in Breaking Bad?
Yo, Mr. White.
Sometimes you see a man hurtling directly towards a train.
Yeah. But they can't hear you. They got their AirPods in.
And
Jordan!
it's the double status. It's back again, and now Hariyama wins the game.
You forgot.
Jordan, hi. Like, to be fair, JT's right. When we were talking about this later, he said, like, you do need the Toxic to actually kill it because you kind of don't have anything that can do any damage. So it is the right play, but the Willow before that was 100% not.
Look, I'm just convinced that kids these days, they just don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Kids these days hate reading.
I say that, yet Jordan is the same age as me. Regardless, Misdreavus has sung the song, and...
Well, you don't think Blissey can kill all three in one shot? Trust.
I have much faith. So, game 2. We're gonna see... Let's see some adaptations, you know. We'll see Big T-Bolt. Gonna steal the lefties. I've seen this one before.
But that T-Bolt is a 2-shot, so Corey gets out of there.
Yes, I like the ice beam call out. Very nice.
Very smart. Very
it's
nice.
SD time. Para being a double-edged sword because now Celebi has the slower BP.
Yeah.
And now it's a +2 D-Knight.
Yes, a problem for many people.
Yes,
so
and
that was more like a +3.
HP Ice doesn't kill. So you're gonna need a crit.
You can still go for it, but it ain't gonna do it.
And look, I've played a lot of DPP in my lifetime.
Mhm.
Dragonite at +1 is scary enough as it is.
Unfortunately for Jordan, brings in the only thing that she probably shouldn't have. Because that's the only thing that had Ice Beam.
Yeah.
So, like,
but he's burned now.
I think sometimes when Jordan plays, she needs to consider, when I'm bringing him on to wall something, if it dies, do I have any other answer? Like, getting it in safely versus just getting it in quickly is a very important thing to think about.
Very true. And, look at D-Knight go. We haven't seen Dragonite really come out and be that guy in a while.
Yeah, he's not been a mess.
It really helps that only one team has him.
Only one now, yeah. Little quick attack. Look at that.
Oh, David Jordan, quick attack, let's go.
Hold on, are we gonna see, ooh.
Yeah, Corey HP goes because he figured it was banded from game 1.
Makes sense.
And then,
missing the pump.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but at this point, it's done.
Gen 4 moment.
It's so
Hey, if anybody can do it, SAPA can do it, right? 29.
Yeah, man. He is blue.
I don't like this.
I don't like shiny Sceptile.
I'd say blue spruce tree.
I don't know. I think he looks better green.
Let
us know in the comments, which Sceptile do you prefer, shiny or regular?
You think Mega Sceptile keeps his blue?
I don't even know.
I'm going to check.
While you check, we will get into our last set of the day. We got Hall and JT, and we see a Scizor lead, and we see a Weezing lead. We have not seen a Weezing lead on Hall's team thus far this season.
Oh, yeah,
very interesting. So here comes Hariyama in on a flamethrower. And Weezing is going to get knocked.
I'm 95% sure that Hall led this Weezing because he said JT's leading Scizor.
Yeah, so he led Weezing to handle Scizor. And this was his best check to Hariyama. And funny enough, burning it is part of it. So he eats a big facade.
Even with the facade, which is pretty cool from JT's side, it doesn't really do a whole lot to Weezing.
And Weezing says, alright, I'll trade.
Yeah.
So Yama's down. Here comes Arrow and Blastoise. Blastoise kind of sits and throws off a Toxic, catching Blossom.
Yeah, big Blossom catch there.
And here's Doom. Doom is very well positioned right now because it is in fact Early Bird. Good morning, Mr. Dog. There's a sub.
Yeah. And now JT, who reveals Ink Speed. Oh, he does survive 2 crunches.
Yes, he does.
Nicely built.
Yes. But Blastoise is coming in, and we see a hidden power. We don't know what type it is, but it certainly isn't grass, and it's definitely leaning more physical. So let's see. We can see an Icy Wind come out.
And I'm sitting here laughing at Hall when he said, I can't wait to bring Icy Wind Blastoise, and I go, you know what? Go for it.
Yeah.
He does it on Blossom.
Funny.
All the things to hit Icy Wind on, you hit it on Blossom.
Hey, you know, sometimes ideas work better in practice. We see a really great double from Pat, catching
Yeah, that
Scissor
was
coming
good.
in,
It was a huge double.
and he's gonna take him out.
And JT sacks it.
He just lets it
He
go.
doesn't need. He's kind of done his job at this point. So now Arrow can throw off double edge. Blastoise cannot do that again. And JT
Yeah, but he's
is
gonna-
going to let his Arrow go down.
Yeah, JT sacked 2 very important mons, in my opinion.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
to get
yeah.
Blastoise down.
You could really
But
just
he
have
does-
sent Blast.
If you look at Pat's team in general, his team's very physically frail, and we have seen that this is Extreme Speed Arcanine. So JT kind of identifies, if I whittle this Blastoise down, then I
I'll be
can
able
put
to. Yeah, the
myself in a
Weezing's dead. The
position where I
Blastoise
can
is dead.
clean
There shouldn't
off-
be a physical wall left.
Yeah, I can clean up with Extreme Speed Arcanine.
Right.
So and now Houndoom's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at who's
See you
left,
later,
we know
dog.
Jinx, Doug, and Jolteon. Spoiler. All pretty good extreme speed targets. So
Yes, for sure.
There we go.
so it may look dire, but JT's in a very good spot right now. And Blossom is going to Go
Put
down
this thing to
toxic.
bed.
yes. And here comes Arcanine.
Comes in. It's a dog.
And he's
He
howling.
howls.
Out.
He's how he's Barkanine.
Howl of the
He's
moon.
doing 75%.
Wow, damn.
And JT's in a spot where he goes, I won. I did it.
Yep.
And here comes
I can
Doug.
one shot everything.
If it wasn't bulky Doug made to live that exact encounter.
I'll take my thank you note in the mail.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, well built Doug takes it out, and JT very upset. Because he did play into that end game very well.
Yeah.
So game 2, we'll
Yeah,
see
funny.
how things change.
When we were helping Hall build, I was like, Hall, what are you gonna do when you go up against Choice Banded Arcanine? And while like it wasn't that, it was the Hal version. It was effectively the same idea at the end.
Yeah.
But like if JT does get to +2, he could legitimately sweep the whole team with Arcanine, which is something to think about when you're playing this game too, as Hall.
Mhm. And once again, we see the Weezing and Hariyama trade.
Mm-hmm.
Swampert throwing off Earthquakes. Blastoise is pretty much the only thing keeping Hall from getting destroyed by Aerodactyl.
Sure.
So,
It's a good roar switch here to Arcanine,
Yeah.
forcing Blossom back in.
not Toxicking, which is unfortunate.
He just lost the toxic 50-50 to Scissors, so
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
trying to play around it a bit.
And now he's going to bed.
Ooh, Blastoise goes to bed.
Then JT predicts the switch. Pat does not switch. He stays in. He's just committed to being here. And
Yeah, if there's one thing I've noticed Hall does a lot
burning
is he
sleep
lets his
turns,
Blastoise snooze.
which I don't mind because then you're burning sleep turns, and the length of the sleep very unfortunate. But there he's up now. He roars. It gets Blossom again,
Oh, that's funny.
and now Blastoise cannot switch into Aerodactyl.
Unless it wants to die, yeah.
And Hall
And
goes Jinx
JT
this
making a
time.
good middle ground play here with Stun Spore to catch either Houndoom or anyone else.
Yes. Gives a kiss. Sizzler is on it. He's got a Chesto Berry. Not a Lumberry, a Chesto Berry.
That's very specifically for this Jinx, is my guess.
It is rest. It has rest.
It
but
had
also-
rest, JT. What is this? What are you cooking here?
JT cooks a lot. Sometimes he burns the kitchen down, but that one was pretty good. If you're already trying to counter Jinx, who is a sleep guy, and you want rest, 2 for 1. Yeah, we see that hidden power is super
Toxic
effective.
rest. Toxic rest
Yeah.
on Scissor. I know I'm sure it's to help beat Blastoise too. Like I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
a set.
Arrow's gonna clean.
Funky.
Yeah. Arrow comes in. Arrow does a great job here. Just bonk, bonk,
Bonk.
and then
Bonk.
you can play the 50-50 speed tie if you really want, but you don't even
No
have to.
need. There's no need.
Blossom's right there.
And all Blossom has to do is click Stun Spore.
Is what you would say.
JT says no. I want the damage. I don't even care. Because GT knows that this Jolt can't touch Blossom at all. And
while
he's gotta
losing
get
a
it
little
down
bit
with
of
toxic
conflict
damage.
here, yeah, you can't let the Jolt get a free sub because then it can start doing some nonsense to you.
Yes.
And now with a healthy Scizor or a healthy
And crit.
Kurt, you can guarantee live. Unless you get crit. Yeah.
You crit, and at that point, it's over.
No, at that point, it's still 50-50.
No, here's Ding Dong. It's over.
There you go. All locks into Earthquake like an absolute boss.
He said, "Fuck Swampert."
Yeah, I don't want to
So here we go, game
I'm
3.
taking them out.
So into Hariyama, Flamethrower, big crit, which is
I did
nice.
33 and crit. This thing's built different.
But
Does not matter.
we've seen how this one goes. A little flame.
You think if he just flamethrowers over and over again, he wins this?
No, because he does not have lefties anymore.
Eh, fair.
Dodging a rock slide after the wisp miss, it's just fuck it, I don't want to do this again.
Yeah.
So no wheezing, no Hariyama gaming.
That's what we call mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Destruction. Oh my god, I can speak.
That's okay. I know that. Scizor takes nothing. Fully Spadef Scizor.
Yeah, I've been seeing Spadef Scissor quite a lot lately from JT.
And dodges a toxic. Blastoise is counting his lucky stars.
Yeah.
That could
And
have
then gets
been
the
bad.
double, gets Jinx in, and now you can do a little kiss.
Mess.
Now you can wake him up.
Good morning, Scizor. And now you can put it back to bed.
Oh, yeah, because you're faster. No.
There's the Arcanine come in. Fake Tears. And Arcanine holds
Ooh.
on
Oh,
and
he
goes
didn't
for the
need speed.
Howl. I must not
Oh,
have
because he
been
wasn't banded. Oh, yeah, he needed the howl to kill it.
Because then it also prevents like the Doug trap and whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
Yada yada yada. Toxic's Blossom incoming. Hall's gaming out of his
Huge.
mind. Goes into Houndoom on the Sleep Powder. Things are looking up.
Yeah,
Arcanine
like
is in.
Hall's down Mons, but he's bringing it.
They've done what
Is
they
what I
need
would
to do.
say.
Crunch.
Oh.
Arcanine is down.
But now it's even.
Goes in to Blastoise. Thankfully, he's not toxic.
Blastoise is so full of life.
He's full of life and vigor.
Scizor, and Scizor is getting sacked, which I agree.
No
Yeah,
left on
Blossom.
that Scissor hurt
It's
a little
not.
bit.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Pat goes Houndoom and dodges the Stone
Oh, he
Spore.
dodges
Ladies
the
and
Stone
gentlemen,
Spore!
huge.
Huge.
Wow.
That's enormous.
And the sub. So now we get to see what Arrow
Does he
locks
hit his,
into.
does he hit his Will-O-Wisp?
Doesn't
Oh, he's
have
supposed
it.
to crunch. Doesn't have it.
Back to Blastoise. On the double edge. Whew.
Oh,
Don't really
Oh,
want
got
to do that.
close.
God.
Blossom, Icy Wind? Nah, just a Surf. I get it.
I feel like Surf and Icy Wind are so similar in damage through the Icy Wind's low base power.
I know.
It's
Pat stays in and dodges Sleep Powder. Blastoise
Well,
is
we've been
really
seeing a lot of
just doing...
sleep powders missed this week, haven't
Yeah.
we?
Lot of powder-based moves not landed on target this week.
A lot of status. Just status moves just don't hit.
Stats moves.
I've been very limiting my status moves for this reason. Like, I like my 100% accurate moves, thank you.
Yeah, 100% accuracy is pretty cool.
Give me T-Waves at
yeah.
best.
But now Houndoom is set up. He's where he needs to be. Blossom's down. And we can...
Now Swampert is forced to take the sub out.
Mhm.
Swamper's taking enormous damage.
Yeah, and Swampert's gonna go down, and JT has got a bank on Aerodactyl doing his thing. And
Now what
you
would
just
you
start
lock into?
praying.
I believe it's double edge, right? No, he locks into Earthquake. I guess he needs it for Jolteon.
Yeah, you have to one-shot Jolt, because you will
Yeah.
die.
Has to go for
But
the
we don't
crit.
get to see that because Blastoise is being
He's
a
gonna
fun
do it.
stopper.
Blastoise clutches it up, dodging everything. He definitely had the anime power up. Where they're like, dodge it!
Yeah, Adam was somewhere like cheering him on the sideline. Go Blastoise!
Yeah.
Use your blast,
Alright,
use
so
blast.
let's talk about our rankings.
Yes, our
Up at the
rankings.
top, it is not that different. Brian at
different.
1, me at 2, Corey at 3. Despite losing, Will has moved up to 4 for putting
I
on
think
a
I
hell
should
of
have
a
risen
show.
more.
It
I
was,
agree. Put him at 1.
So
Shut up, Brian.
Do you not see the playoff position? It says 1, 2. Will at 2. I don't see why he's not 2.
I do. Me.
Oh, makes sense. Look,
Smoked his
What?
ass.
I'm listening.
you abused outdated game mechanics.
Yeah, I did.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, you did too. You get stab hidden power, and it's physical. Got him.
Yeah, you got me
Anyway,
there.
Hall has jumped to 5 after beating JT.
Big win for Hall. Yeah, huge,
big
huge,
win.
huge dub.
JT's in a little bit of a slide, so we slide down to number 6.
Nice.
Still a playoff team. 11 is our magic number. He has a bye at the end of the season. Bring his number to 11. He's in. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, let's just be honest. Sapphire Conference got it going on. So
Yeah, we're just
JT's
goated.
good.
We're good.
We're just good.
Yeah.
Just so many of us are
Number
good.
7. Let's give it up to Adam. I know
Hey,
he sits left, but Adam at number 7, he's on like a 6-game win streak.
It's huge.
Yeah.
If we looked at his schedule, you can see a very clear delineation between pre and post free agency.
Yeah.
Because the pre is red.
Yep.
And the post is blue.
It's crazy. That's how it goes.
Who knew that getting the thing your team needed made your team really good?
Yeah, who would have thought? Having a good defensive core around Skarmory and then a stupid, dumb electric type, it's a good recipe. So, who would have thought?
I never would have guessed.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah.
Speaking
Speaking of people whose seasons have turned around thanks to free agency.
Mr. THT lost this week, but I didn't feel like he
Still in it.
lost.
Future's still looking bright.
Yeah. You know, it was a tough one to lose, but you know, seems like he had fun. There was some shenanigans.
He lost today because he was acting foolishly, not
Yes.
because of any inherent weaknesses.
Bannon moving up to number 9, even on bye, because Atomic did in fact drop another game. Like I said, our top 10, especially going down to like 7 through 10, this is gonna flip flop a lot depending on who's hot at the time. And out of these teams, Adam's the hottest, then Chris, then Ben, and Atomic. Next week it could be completely opposite. Who knows?
Good. Why is
Well,
Atomic at 10? Oh, he's kind of unlucky.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. So
Simple enough.
it'll turn around. You know, playoffs are coming. I know you're frustrated with the length of the season. This is a common
Long one.
complaint,
But I want to see him bring his best versus Chris next week because those are my boys, and I want to see him have some fun.
because you do have to kind of start to clutch up at least like one more game. Otherwise, like Ernest can sneak in.
They're sneaking
Gotcha.
up.
Ernest is already on that cusp of sneaking in between him, Adam, and THT all being so close. Like it
which-
is 100%
Yeah,
happening.
we already know the outcome of Adam's next game, which does complicate this discussion. But that win on THT, that does give him the head-to-head. If THT does in fact lose to Atomic and Ernest wins again, all of a
What's
sudden
the Adam head-to-head on Chris?
Adam
Have they
lost.
played yet?
They did.
Okay, so it's
Adam
kind of
lost.
triangulation right now.
Yeah. However, Adam currently, we'll see. He may or may not
I
have
was
an
like,
8th win in the future.
Yeah, right now have an 8.
Yes. But yeah, and then coming down, our team's at the bottom. Ethan's on a win streak. He's doing it with his new guys. He's having a fun time.
He gets it. Ethan's learned how to win.
He has.
He knows how his team works now. He knows
Or
that
winner.
Metagross is a good Pokemon that can hit Meteor Mash on everybody and kill
Cheater
everybody.
Mesh is
Yeah.
very good.
He didn't
Get your match indeed.
Yes.
Now
Oh,
he
yeah.
gets it.
David at 13. He won a game. Good job. Brought Tarantar. He did a great job.
Now David's
David's hanging in there.
has
He's hanging in there.
a couple big games at the end of the season here. He's got to clutch up. He's got to
Yeah,
start.
he's got a tough.
And if he wants to make playoffs, he's got to win them all, I think. But I believe in David. He's my guy.
He definitely.
Unless he
has a shot.
decides to not bring Keycard, then he's not our guy.
Yes. Tim at 14. I feel like Tim's season has kind of slammed close on him.
Mhm.
But
There's still
I feel
some
like
fun
it's-
players left for him to play.
Yes. So some great opportunities. I feel like we kind of know like, hey, playoffs might be determined by these top 11 teams right now. Don't count David out. Ethan is playing miracle worker right now. You know, you never know. Aaron at 15, learn how Endeavor works.
I feel like he knew how Endeavor worked 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we played.
But maybe it was just luck.
Who knows? Jordan is 16. Stop statusing the Guts Pokemon.
Oh, no.
Dante is having a good time. So playoff positions haven't really changed. It's still the same as it was. So, yeah. You guys got anything to add on, or
3 weeks left.
3 weeks left?
Let's make it count.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Wahoo.
Aaron, I'm coming for you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just excited to play Aaron next week.
Some tomfoolery afoot.
We've gotten a couple ruling sheets from me and Aaron's sets, so I can only imagine what fun we'll have.
Yeah, who knows? But until then, have a good day. And yeah, hags.